Let me challenge you. How many things about yourself have you labeled as facts when they are really conclusions you formed after a few painful experiences? Things like this. I'm bad with money. I'm not disciplined. I'm not confident. I always mess things up. Those are not facts. Those are interpretations you've repeated so often, they've now sound like they're official. And that's dangerous. Because once a conclusion becomes part of your identity, you stop questioning it. You stop evaluating it. And you simply start obeying it. Here's the thing. Most people have made one bad financial decision and then they say something like, I'm bad with money. If you've been rejected once, people say, nobody wants what I have to offer. That is not the truth. That is your brain taking a limited experience and turning it into a permanent rule, which most people live by for the rest of their life unless they challenge it and evaluate it. Your brain likes familiar patterns because familiar patterns are easier to process. Repeated thoughts becomes easier to remember, and what is easier to remember often feels more believable, but familiarity is not proof. Most people will not know who Wilma Rudolph is. However, she contracted polio as a child, and you can imagine she faced some serious physical limitations. I just imagine what could have happened if she had accepted her condition as a permanent verdict on her future. She didn't. She trained, she recovered, and eventually she became a 3-time Olympic gold medalist because she did not accept her limiting beliefs. Her belief did not magically erase her physical reality. No. It changed how she responded to that reality, but it didn't erase it. See, the point I'm trying to make it is this. A fact describes what happens. A limiting belief tells you what must always happen next. And some of you are still allowing one event that happened in the past to rewrite your entire future. Some of you call yourself undisciplined. Maybe you're not undisciplined. Maybe you just never had a real system. Maybe you never built a system to keep you disciplined. You say you lack confidence, but you avoid every situation that could help you develop the confidence that you say you lack. So here's what I'm saying. Stop using identifying language that disempowers you. You're not bad with money. You may be untrained. You're not incapable. You may be inexperienced. Those slight distinctions makes a world of difference because what was learned can be practiced differently and train the brain differently. So I want you to be very deliberate to whatever you use after the words I am when you're describing yourself, because those words can become a self-imposed prison if you never question them. And listen, if we've been honest, some of you are not really defending the truth. Some of you are defending an excuse. Why? Because the excuse protects you from having to risk failure again. And I want you to challenge that. So here's today's assignment if you choose to accept it. I want you to write down one belief about yourself that feels like a fact. Then I want you to ask yourself 4 questions. Here are the 4 questions. Question 1. What specific event created this conclusion? Where did I get this? Where did I come to this conclusion? Number 2, what evidence contradicts it? Number 3, what would be a more accurate statement I can use? And number 4, what action can I take today to prove your conclusion is incomplete? What I don't want you to do is write a positive motivational quote. This is not fantasy. We want real evidence. Because you don't change a belief by pretending, you change it by confronting the interpretation, taking a different action, and giving your brain something new to learn. Listen, at some point, you have to stop defending the story that's keeping you small. You have to question the belief, challenge the identity, then do something the old version of you would not do. That, my friend, that's how belief in self is built. I'll see you in the next lesson.